27. Expectation versus reality. 27. Have you been a victim? These micro children look like they're having the best time on this blow-up pool and slide combo, yet it barely fits 2 regular-sized kids. You can just smell the disappointment. 26. One size fits all. This chair that fits in your pocket. Now, whose pocket are they referring to? Must be a giant because no one has pockets this size. It looks like they've forgotten to include the legs of this chair in their packaging advertising. 25. Fun in the sun. That's what the packaging of this super fun game of water hopscotch looks like. What a shame it's all a lie, as the contents reveal a depressingly tiny piece of plastic with a few squirts of water creeping out, which is sure to leave any kid bored to tears in 2 minutes. 24. A little heavy-handed. Many people really enjoy a little rosemary sprinkle on their pizzas, but I think this is just a little ridiculous. Whomever is in charge of quality control should definitely be trying a little harder. 23. I want my money back. The problem with receiving something like this is that by the time you've thought about actually taking it back to get your money back, the cost of fuel and your time makes it not worth it. So you end up just eating it, and the company gets to keep your hard-earned money despite delivering something of inferior quality. 22. False advertising. I'm not sure if the clicking of the trigger accounts for music, but hey, who am I to judge? 21. Hear my roar. I meant hear my purr. Dinosaurs don't exist after all, so let's rather fill the bag with some frightening cats and dogs instead. 20. Concept is great, but the actual making it into a reality is severely lacking. I think this brand needs to hire someone who's going to be a little more honest in their packaging. 19. But what is it? Any mom with toddlers will understand when I say this could prove to be pretty problematic. You buy an ice cream for your kid, expecting it to look like a panda, and you receive this. I'm thinking there might be a lawsuit from a haggled and tired parent after their toddler has finished their meltdown. 18. Extremely unsatisfying. If you were looking forward to your delicious dinner of turkey and broccoli wraps, well, think again. Although, seeing these unsatisfying empty wraps is enough to make you lose your appetite anyway. 17. See the resemblance? Me either. Did you know that the original shelf life of a Twinkie was just 2 days? They had to change the recipe for the filling in order for a longer shelf life, which is now roughly 25 days. 16. Dinner is served. Although you're bound to feel hungry after this very unsatisfying pizza, hopefully you have something at home to add a bit of flavor to this inadequate dish. 15. Who's counting? Clearly, this person. The box clearly states 2 scoops of raisins, but it's not like anyone is really going to measure, right? Wrong. This person took the time to pick out all the raisins. Mind you, there weren't many, and he proved these guys to be complete liars. 14. Lost my appetite. This is meant to be a beautiful looking spaghetti dish, but in reality, it's a complete mess. This one is definitely worth taking back to the store, because if this was my meal, I know I wouldn't be able to stomach that. 13. All lies. By the looks of things, this person was even lucky to find this one chocolate chip in this very depressing looking cookie. 12. Picture perfect. This looks like the perfect holiday spot with its sparkling, huge blue pool. Just ideal to bring your family to. I think if you arrived and saw this portable pool and not the pool you were expecting, you would be forgiven for looking around to spot the candid camera. 11. And they strike again. The person in charge of the artwork for the Banzai brand is very good at their job, aren't they? They've managed to make the most piddly looking blow-up pool look like something straight from a magazine. 10. Hide and seek champions. The berries in this berry loaf must be hiding in there somewhere, right? This woeful looking loaf shouldn't even have left the factory, where it was half-heartedly put together. 9. Festive greetings. This dismal tree must have broken the hearts of the kids who it belonged to. They expected a gorgeous, lush Christmas tree. Instead, they got this pitiful tree. That's a complete embarrassment for the first artificial trees invented in Germany in the 19th century. 8. Accidents happen. But how did this packet of broccoli end up with just dozens of stems and nothing else? Clearly, the packager is not a fan of broccoli. 7. Identity crisis. Well, that's one way of ensuring all the leftover chocolate from Easter doesn't go to waste. Just cover it with a different dressing, and no one will notice until they get home and it's just too late. 6. Don't overdo it. The truth with this is that technically they haven't offered something that's not there. The packaging has 1 shrimp on it, and inside the packet, well, there's exactly 1 shrimp. Of course, that's not what is meant to happen, but it did. 5. Something doesn't seem right. You almost wonder if you're looking at the same product, because the reality is a far cry from what the box depicts. 4. Whoops. Hopefully this Father Christmas wasn't unwrapped by a little one, because it would be kind of odd to try and explain how Father Christmas now depicts genitalia. 3. Feeling under the weather. Tweety looks like he's had a really rough night and is definitely not ready to be eaten by some kid who's going to devour him in 2 bites. Poor Tweety. 2. Ready for a Scooby snack. I wouldn't want one either if it looked like this. This Scooby looks like a creepy Halloween version of the original and sort of fits right into their show theme. 1. Still hungry? Didn't think so. This is one way to lose weight. Keep buying these ready-made meals, which will literally put you off eating for the rest of the night.